Hello, مساء الخير. السلام عليكم.
أهلا أحمد.
How are
I
you,
hope you all
Zayed?
can hear me well.
I
There's some
think
echo, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
from my side, I'm hearing very good.
From your side, you're hearing very well. I hope the people in the call are hearing me well.
Very good. So, how are you, Mr. Mohammed Zayed? Long time.
I'm well. It's been a very long time. I didn't join a call, to be honest with you,
It's
as
my
a
good
webinar.
luck when I was
Uh,
planning for this call,
it's
and being here with me is really big add value. First, يعني I will not introduce about your experience. You can give a quick introduction, but I will introduce our first meetup. I was in 2014, just starting my technology career, just discovering what is IT. I don't know anything, and I was lucky to meet with Zaid in Microsoft Office. It was a program for the partners to learn about Microsoft inside Microsoft. His motivation and his support make me till now I'm big lover of Microsoft. And I remember first deal I closed it in Kuwait. It was Office 365 customer. I will not mention the customer name, but the nice point here, I don't know if you remember or not, the customer was aiming to use Yammer as the key feature of Office 365. And it was very nice use case as a Yammer. You give me a lot of Yammer shirts and mugs, and you ask me to go to the customer and give it to them to make the momentum much more nice. It was
Yeah.
very nice experience. I learned this from you. I think this customer is one of the biggest loyal Microsoft customers right now, right?
It is, my friend, and it's always a pleasure. Let me, for the sake of the echo that is already there, I think the people are hearing echo, so I connect my headsets. So for the sake of this, but
Yes,
that will take me just 1 second. Don't mind.
sure.
All right.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I see comments
Do you want?
people see. Now it's better. Okay,
Okay.
so we are discussing today about the future and AI and the people who are afraid about their jobs. What do you think about this from that deep technology experience you had?
Sure. It looks like there is an echo as well. Can you, if you muted while I'm
Yes,
speaking, that's what's gonna.
done.
Okay. Now it's good. So you don't hear echo. Well, my friend, first of all, مساء الخير على الجميع. Wow, look, it's who's here. A lot of good people that I might know as well that are here. So I'm happy with that. Thank you so much, yeah, Ahmed, for the opportunity. It's really a pleasure, and it's always a pleasure to connect and meet with people and discuss this. I think this is the best time ever that we discuss AI and the impact on the jobs and the technology and how the technology is really evolving. The other day, my daughter was talking to me. She said, "Baba, don't market AI. Don't tell people about AI. So at least my teachers are going to stay the same." And it looks like even the young generation are starting to imagine basically how it's gonna go. Mr. Wardi, Mahmoud. So to be honest with you, look, there is a misunderstanding of what is the AI, because people always, when they hear the word AI, they remember. What do you think, guys? They remember when they hear the word AI? Anyone can type in the comments if you don't mind. It's like all the time, like when you discuss AI, the first thing that comes to your mind, like what is it? Is a robot, right? So people always they imagine a robot, right? So it's always they imagine that someone will take the job. In fact, this is not new. The manufacturing of cars has been disrupted multiple times because of the fact that AI has been injected. The gaming industry has been disrupted because of the AI has been injected inside the gaming. And so it's nothing new that we are using AI. I think in the form of automating what humans Terminator. I like that. Yeah. Okay. That's a really good one. So so the fact that is the AI will continue to disrupt. Of course, will continue to disrupt. Now, let's hear the facts, the way how they are being said in the reality, because there has been a lot of reports as well that came and discussed basically the potential of AI and what AI will do and how AI will disrupt the market and what is the future of AI. And one of the very interesting ones that I like always to highlight is the World Economic Forum. So World Economic Forum, when they discussed the future of jobs in the 2023, they said that there will be 83 million jobs that will be disrupted, right? So this is a fact. But at the same time, there will be 69 million jobs that will be created as well. So how that comes, right? So it's the reason behind that, because just to remind you, in the past period, you remember, Ahmed, when we had the early days of bank, right? So our parents back then, they didn't trust the bank, so they kept the money in the house, right? Because they didn't trust the ATM. And if you think about it, basically the reason why they didn't trust the ATM, because they felt at one point of time that the ATM is going to steal their money, or it's not going to count the money well, or it's not going to do the calculation properly, or something is going to happen that that electric machine will stop at one point of time and it will not execute the process, so their money will get lost. So that kind of like being afraid of something and the fear of what is coming made them push back right at the beginning, so they became resistant. And then, because of the need and demand, or and the fast kind of like pace of the way how life is, they adopted the ATM and became like, you're naive if you don't trust the bank, right? So even if you don't put the gold in the bank, basically you're naive. So this is definitely what is happening in AI now, and I don't think that it will take much time for people to adopt or not to adopt AI. Our our moms and dads are using ChatGPT to answer their kids' questions at school, for God's sake. So this is this is
It
I,
is
I was
reality. It is reality. Yeah,
I
it
was
is
I was
reality and fact. It is coming, and that's why we are at risk. People feeling the risk. People at different jobs, not only IT jobs, all kind of jobs feeling the risk. How to meditate this risk? What's the skill set which we need to learn?
it's a very good question, Ahmed. And look, it's for me, first of all, in IT, since a lot of the people that might be attending the call are from the IT side, we need to have the growth mindset. Can I tell you something? No, let me get something else. We need to read about AI today. Like today, open up basically AI 900 in Microsoft, or open up whatever basically you can choose to have the fundamental and foundation. Read about AI. Why? Because if you are in IT and you don't know AI today, it's not a big problem. It's a missing opportunity. This is the way how I see it. Okay, it's a huge miss of an opportunity, because people will talk a language that you are not aware about. People will start talking about LLMs, for example, the tools, and you are not aware about what do they mean by LLMs, right? What is behind the scene that is happening. Or people will talk about knowledge mining, or the fact that people are starting to use some advanced technologies to apply to their applications, to modernize their applications. And I'm not using these advanced AI technologies that are being there to enhance and improve the way how I interact with data. So this is the first thing. The second thing is, as a person, regardless of your job, you could be a doctor, you could be a teacher, you could be, inshallah, muhandis, basha, whatever you want to call yourself, basically, whatever you do in your life, AI should help you. And the tools are there, and some people are starting. I like what you said, Ahmed, at the beginning, the tools, the number of tools that you have mentioned. It's even AI is teaching you about AI. Like, you can ask any of the tools, like, my job is in this area, so go to ChatGPT today, or whatever tool that you use, let's say Microsoft Copilot, and you go there and you ask, like, I am a doctor, how AI can help me as a doctor to be better tomorrow, right? As medical doctor in any of the fields of medics,
Yes.
and you will get the answer. So upskilling and making sure that that growth mindset is something that you will adopt is something that's really important. And the other thing that's really important, make that AI work for you. You don't just only go and explore AI as if it is a luxury, right? It's not a luxury anymore. I tell you something, Ahmed. I was starting a small project here, an entrepreneurship project. Okay, and I wanted to build something right, and I needed some basics. I swear to God, my co-pilot is like my best partner, my co-founder. This is the way how it is. Like my co-pilot is my co-founder. So my co-pilot is telling me what to do, how to create, what is to do the next steps, what are the things that I need to prepare. So it's amazing the way how it lists down for me what I need to do. So I have utilized something to help me establish something, strategize, research, and build that kind of like complete end-to-end mapping to the business model that I wanted to create out of something that it used to take me, I don't know how much, like 2 months, 3 months to create them. I create them on the spot. I wait for half an hour and it comes back for me with the whole research about what is the business model. Guys, do this today. Today, you have an idea. You remember basically, I have an idea about creating an app that does 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go to ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT research, right? To bring you the best competitive business model that will make you very unique into that idea, make it disappear for 30 minutes, and it comes back to you with a complete business model, functional. You can take that, you provide it again to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT or GitHub or any of the tools, get me a mockup, and it builds for you a mockup. Get me a functional requirement that I can share with any of the software vendors. This is amazing. Manus
Actually,
AI research. Yeah, go ahead.
amazing. Actually, that's what we are doing exactly. Yani, we are doing the experiment of EduHack AI, which 10 days. In the first day, we give a proper full use case of building an app with AI. We give a use case which conversation like 6, 7 prompts till we get the full model of AI to build your app using Power Apps and Power Automate, even including the prompts which will speak to the Copilot or Azure AI service or direct API connector. So the whole structure is built in conversation, like maybe 2 hours. With ChatGPT, you have the full structure with full steps, step by step. You just need to implement. That's how we kick off our EduHack. In the first day, every team already خلاص, he have an idea and they have plan. By second day, they start implementing. خلاص, they forget about what to do, what's the next, how to start. Everything with the support of AI. This is a current skill set which everybody need to learn. طيب, regarding
100%.
the development, Zaid, I don't know, this idea of developers will be the development skill set or the job will disappear in 5 years. I hear it from a lot of people, but I don't believe in it. What do you think?
I don't think that the developers as developers will disappear, right? This is not the case. I think the function of the developer and the speed of what we develop is going to go to the next level.
Yes,
The
yes, exactly.
the GitHub today, with the prompts that you can provide to GitHub, it's unbelievable what it generates for you as a code base, right? And what do I think? I was discussing with someone this, the reason why I stopped basically because I wanted to speak my mind about something that I discussed with someone the other day. And I told this person, I told him what I dream about for tomorrow, which I believe it's gonna come whatsoever, right? But this is what my dream is for tomorrow. My dream for tomorrow is that any business user will come with their ideation, business requirements, functional requirements. The phase of piloting will be done completely automated. And then the phase of the mockups will be automated. And the business requirements will be redefined, refined the way how it should be refined for me as a developer to take it forward. For me as a developer, I have to be there. But imagine you as a developer with AI tools, without AI tools. So that developer without AI tools, who is going to be? The scientists. Those ones that are creating something that is super, super, super functional, that is above and beyond what sometimes can be done in a code that is being generated, right? Something completely new, right? So this is something else, right? This is where you need refinement. You are doing formulas. You are actually disrupting the business because you are creating something that has never existed before. But those ones that they create something, remember the life that we have today from GitHub. How is it? Do we do something from scratch? No, we go and bring the templates that are available and we inject them in our applications. So why not basically AI can help us to really create that much faster, refine that much faster. Imagine AI reviewing your code and telling you, oh, by the way, those are the areas where you have missed some security functional requirements that you need to be there. So your ability to have what we call it security operations or security ops inside your application for you to really achieve the highest level of baseline security is something that's going to be there. So that's really what will take things to the next level for the developers.
Yeah, totally agree with you. It changing the speed of development totally different. We have a question here from Suad. She's asking about the top three skills you believe will remain AI proof يعني the next 5 to 10 years.
When you say AI proof, what do you mean?
Secured from the AI era يعني I think the skill set which will not affect with AI يعني I think we had this discussion before like communication skills. AI will never do communication skills, right?
طيب, I'll tell the joke. Okay. I think the first thing that should happen in the next 5 to 10 years, that we promise each other and we promise our spouses and partners basically that we will never use AI into framing the message that we will send them. So this is for me is something that will never change. Our human interaction is something that will not go away, right? Because AI does not have feeling. Now, people are saying general AI will start to mimic what is the feeling and will start to bring the messages that people loves to hear. Look, even with that, our tone, the way how we say it, the way how our emotional intelligence gets built is completely different. People are trying to mimic. There is no way on earth that people can bring the humanity into the AI. So this is something that will not go away, but that will improve with AI. So this is the way how it is. So that will improve with AI. The
Yes.
second thing that's really important, there are many jobs that are still require human interaction. So those jobs will not go away. So the reason behind it, because it requires a human interaction. But the things that are repeated, Suad, will go away. So the things that we repeatedly do, I keep saying, Suad, one of the things that is going to be disrupted immediately, those employees that are taking pictures next to papers when they sign them, right? You remember basically the in our hometowns, unfortunately, still some of the governments, they didn't automate and they didn't move to it, what we call it the smart government. Some governments, they took it to the next level, like Qatar, Saudi, UAE. I'm really proud of where they have done. But I would believe that this kind of like companies and organizations and entities that they haven't transformed, right? They will, the challenge that is going to happen if they don't use AI and they don't adopt AI, there will be the widened, what we call them, transformation is going to be massively huge. So they will feel themselves like behind the train. By now, some countries, they feel like I'm 10 years back, right? By the time where AI, some countries, they were early ahead. They appointed minister of AI and الهيئة العامة للذكاء الصناعي and so on. So imagine where they took it to the next level when it comes to establishing an AI agenda for the country, taking it to the next level, and then implementing a lot of stuff. For example, I've seen something in Qatar the other day, which is with Tasmo and Scale AI and what they're going to do basically to the next level, and the government, the way how they come and the partnership that they have with Microsoft and others as well. It's amazing. I've seen basically what Saudi Humane is basically taking things to the next level. It's amazing. UAE as well. And I'm really proud of the fact that they are taking it to the next level. And I'm sure countries like Kuwait and all the other countries as well will adapt and continue. They have already started their AI journey. But imagine if you don't do it, خلاص, it's the experience will be widened. And don't take it on a country level even. Take it حتى even على مستوى organizations. You know that 75% of the organizations in the next few years, they will adopt AI. Actually, they are saying by next year, 75%, they will adopt AI in a way or another. Whether it is Microsoft Copilot in Office, the smallest AI, kind of like for me, it's still basically just an information worker tool. It's amazing. It has a lot of potential, etc. Don't take me wrong. بلاش حدا من مايكروسوفت يكون بيسمعني
لا, it
بس
is
I would
it is
believe it's not the
facilitating
only
your
thing.
life. Yeah, making your life easier. The Copilot for Office 365 personal assistant, the exact personal assistant. Yeah.
100%. So the question is really important. That's why I answered and I took some time for it. You adapt AI, you are in the train. You don't adapt AI, you're going to be left behind and people will move fast. That's the way how I see it.
That's cool. Okay, so let's take a look in the coming 5 years. What you expect in the coming 5 years? Do we have the AGI or we don't have it yet? Is it there
I
or
think
not?
that's the race. That's the race, my friend. That's the race. I think all the companies are investing heavily. You know what, Ahmed, is interesting? Did you hear the news about Meta acquiring people like they are acquiring players in the field, football
Yes,
players in the
yes,
field,
yes, yes,
paying
yes.
100
It's
million to have a
recognition.
scientist.
Yeah,
انا
since
ادفع
the
دم
fight
قلبي
between Elon Musk and Sam Altman.
انا اعطيهم عيوني ودم قلبي وايدي ورجلي لو ب1 مليون.
خدوني معاكم.
والله خدوني معاك. لا بس this is amazing. Like it's when I read the news, it tells me about how the AI specialists are becoming so valuable in the market. How those people that they are into the game, because the reason behind that, Ahmed, the race is going to be AGI. And just for the audience to understand basically what is the position.
Yes.
We are in the generative AI era, which is the ability for AI to generate context for us that is relevant based on the conversation, based on the history, based on the data that's being collected. The GPUs, they do their magic of the fact that they can process huge amount of data into no time almost. And it's becoming better every single day, right? And then imagine when the time will come that AI is deciding on our behalf what to do next. Now, people are saying this is going to be unlimited because imagine AI trying to figure out what are the top 10 problems in the world. I will go and work on them in the vaccine. I will go and present basically a solution. I will go and bring companies together. And let me bring some stuff that Ahmed is interesting. Okay, so sorry, but this topic is close to my heart. Okay.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Okay, you feel that I'm on fire. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we are in the era of agents, right? The era of agents. So let's take this step by step. The era of agents is agentic apps, is our apps that can do something and can help you to interact with them as if they are replacing a human interaction. In the agentic era, what happened as a huge disruption that companies, they decided to give the agents an ID. So the agents now, they have an official employee ID in some companies, right? Amazing. Okay. So why they have that? Because companies are saying, if you are an agent and accessing my data, I have to make sure that I authorize that agent to access the data the way how I authorize humans, right? So your level of
Exactly. Yes.
access has to be limited, etc., and etc. So this is the era where we are in, the generative AI era. Agentic apps are there. The agents is having these identities which are being controlled, and the agents has so many functionalities that they do, right? Whether it's processing data, sometimes speech to text, text to speech as well, abilities that can make things interactive when it comes to communication. There are things that is agents are trying to help some human beings to do their jobs better. So for example, call center, when they use the agents in the background, the agents becomes like a co-partner with them or co-pilot with them that helps them to have the conversation to be seamless, right? Now, this is the agents, right? There is a new concept that came above that, was called the A to A. I don't know if you guys are aware about the A to A, the agents to agents. So the agents are talking to agents, right? So the agents now, they have identities. The agents, they started to talk to agents, and they need an integration layer between them. So they created that integration layer. Many of the companies are racing today. AWS, Microsoft, Google, and zillion other companies as well are racing. Who's going to create the best framework to get these agents to connect together, right? And there are some standardizations that are being done on the speed of light to come to the market and make sure that the A to A concept is becoming as seamless as it should be. So an agent from built on Microsoft technology should talk to an agent built on Google technology, and so on. This is the future of the way how agents will start to play with each other, basically games. Now, that era will be completely disrupted by the fact that in the AGI, it will create the agents automatically. And it will create the connection between these agents automatically
Okay.
without us going to
Mm.
back. So imagine I have a leadership team that I'm establishing a company. One of them is going to be that AGI. I don't know what we're gonna call it, right? By that time, this is my imagination, and this is what I feel is going to bring AGI to reality, right? And that AGI, because of knowledge, it's prompting itself, and it's creating out of these prompts actions, and then it's assessing these actions, and based on that, it starts to do the work. That's what will take things to the next level, my friend. This is the future.
So, where is our part in this scenario? They manage and they act and they
You
think
do
and
the
they do. Where is the
you
humans?
you do the governance. You do the governance. There has to be a human that judge that this is the right way to do. There has to be
how,
someone that triggered the
how
whole
we
thing.
can grant that we have the right access to the governance to have that. Yani, I know the reasoning is very important for generative AI, but right now, if we reach this level, Gen AI can fake the reasoning, can give you whatever direction it want to give, can give fake information. So I think it is risky.
Look, it is, but look, I don't think that in the next 2 years we will see AGI for sure. Okay, so that's the way how I see it. It's basically there is a big chance that we will start to see some of the AGI will come, right? When it will be there, look, it will take time because this is not the way how you see it. Until it reach that complete agility, it takes time because remember, this is a machine learning and the decisions are not easy to be completely approved. Even in health today, they can't trust the machine to do it, everything. Even if it scans some of the medical content, it doesn't decide. It has to be someone that approves whatever the decision because of the critical condition of that. But until it reaches to a level where it is so much, we are confident that the machine is even way much smarter and outsmart, and they can execute the job fully. I think that will take time. And trust me, Ahmed, very similar to the ATM, our jobs will change. We will do something better. We will work and focus on something better. I'm all in for AI with all my heart and eyes and ears.
We have no other option. Yani AI is coming, and it's reality. So even to adopt it or to avoid it. If you are avoiding, you'll be the loser. And we have these use cases in many things. So for companies, for individuals, maybe in some technologies, we was always asking companies to adopt the technology of starting from virtualization to cloud. We are pushing the companies to adopt this, and they have the resistance. But it was going slow, and it was not mandatory, not like the AI era. It's totally different speed. We are talking about new technology 3 years old. I think when he reached 10 years old, it will be totally different story.
Like what Ahmed said, Skynet's coming soon.
Yes, Skynet is coming soon. We never know what is coming up
Look, let's
with
be
this speed.
realistic as well, Ahmed. until our schools will change their curriculum to include many of the advanced stuff in the early age, until the time where we will feel the language of AI is being understood by everyone, is becoming mainstream, until the AI use cases has started to reframe 25 to 30% to 40% of the applications that we do today, that is the time of AGI. So for me, we are looking into 15 to 20 years ahead, basically, until the AGI will emerge in the way how it should be and the way how we imagine, right? There are so many things still are not there when it comes to even implementing the generative AI the way how it is today. The biggest opportunity that we have today, and I will leave you with this. I think we are above time, if I'm not mistaken. But
It's a closing.
but the closing in one statement. You are in IT, you are in AI, you are in the best moment ever. Build on that moment, come with a growth mindset, read about it, disrupt the people around you. I will say last story. I know that I'm a storyteller, but I will say last story. The
Please
first
go
time I
ahead.
used
I will follow.
ChatGPT AI, conversational AI, I was in Vienna, and I was working in one of the museums, and that day they released that AI conversational. So I immediately, like, I saw it as a new feature, so I clicked and I started the discussion. My heart was bumping that this experience is there, and I'm having a conversation with someone very smooth. And I was looking into one of the pictures, and I was describing the picture, and I said, I wish I can understand what is behind the picture. And it corrected me immediately for my understanding. And it told me, oh, you're in Vienna, and in this museum, this picture means 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And back then, I felt, oh my God, this is going to take my experience to the next level. Like when I go back now, I didn't have an audio, where you press in the museums number 49, give me the picture, basically number 4. No. I had a complete interaction where I started to ask about what is the history, how the kings they used to live before, and so
Customized with
on.
language, with personality, with everything.
100%. So this is for me translated what could be education the next time, what could be the touring in the next period. I'll finish with this. Where I dream AI will be everywhere. I dream AI will be in my Salat al-Jum'ah when I go and I hear the Imam speaking in Arabic and automatically it's being translated to every single language and the other languages. I dream of AI to be the co-assistant for many of the mothers and the way how we treat our children, or the way how we raise our children. I dream of AI to be for me as a father, basically something that I can use. So maybe I need to understand what could be the 10 games that I can play with my kids and to make them feel more happy. I dream with AI as well to be, so I dream with AI to become something that is a tool that is enabler for a better future for all of us. And with that being said, Ahmed, thank you so much for the opportunity, my friend. It's a great pleasure to see you, first of all, you as a person, and the rest of the community. And I'm always connected with you guys. I'm in LinkedIn. My LinkedIn is mzayed.com. You can reach out to me anytime, any point of time as well. And more than happy to have a coffee whenever needed as well.
It was really amazing chit chat. It was really insightful and interesting. Happy seeing you always, Zaid. Thank you for being
Habibi.
with us. We are trying as much as we can to transform the knowledge and the understanding of what's happening to everyone in different models. And at closing, thank you very much for everyone who's attending with us. We are running a program which called EduHack AI. We are enabling people about AI in 10 days. So that's what we are doing exactly, using AI with the capabilities of the current technologies. You can do magic. Try to reach out to us or to search about EduHack AI. I hope everybody joining this program and add value to them in their careers, inshallah. Thank you very much for your time, Zaid. Thank you for all audience. Have a
Absolutely.
great night.
Thank
Assalamu
you.
alaikum.
Goodbye.